Oh my god, that's disgusting. I'm very sorry, everybody. Really revolted at myself. Important thing number one. The sun is out beating on the goddamn office wall. This room is heating up. Excuse me. That's disgusting. I'm going to do my absolute best to sit here and tough through it and finish Earthbound with all of you. If I get cranky, if I start feeling sick, I may have to take extra breaks. I may at some point have to go take a leave. We're playing tomorrow, not the new reboot that sucks. So there you go. That's disgusting. I'm sorry about that belch, everybody. All right. Do I have enough money?
What is up, everybody? It's your boy Duty back again with another video. And since we have a little bit of downtime for Phil and he's enjoying WWE Champions and DoorDash on his day off, I figured I had a little time to make this video. So as you saw, I added a few clips to this video where our boy Phil is just being utterly disgusting and burping in the microphone in front of everyone to hear and listen, and I want to come out and just say that is utterly disgusting. Now most people might say, Duty, why are you making a big deal? It's just him burping or whatever. It's not just the burping that bothers me. What bothers me is the lack of respect that he shows his dentheads and viewers and just his, his stream, his persona and professionalism. It's just utterly not professional for him to sit there and burp and pick his scalp and pick his ears and all of the other nasty, disgusting habits that Phil does. But the one that really bothers me the much is the burping, because that's something that is extremely controllable. First of all, he needs to stop drinking that nasty carbonated seltzer water, or limit it. That would help him with his belching. Secondly, maybe what he may want to do is take a walk before he starts his stream to kind of get all that excess gas out of his stomach. Maybe do that, Phil. Yeah, and that would kind of eliminate all of that nasty burping. Or here's a very difficult thing for you to Phil do, but mute your mic. Mute your mic, or how about put your hand over your, put your forearm, your arm to cover your mouth and burp, right? Or just try to control it. You don't need to burp, and you don't need to do it on your microphone, or you could just mute your goddamn mic. But no, Phil thinks that this is somehow funny. It all goes along too with his whole scat humor and poop humor, and he thinks, oh my god, my viewers love when I burp on stream or on the microphone. It's a big F you to everybody, and my viewers love it. And I doubt that. I doubt if your viewers like sitting there and listening to you burp in their goddamn ear. It's just utterly disgusting. But the big thing is that it's just disrespectful, Phil. You show a lack of respect. You show a lack of care for your audience when you do that. Because you sit there and you say, oh, I don't care. You're here for my stream. If you don't like it, tough shit, leave. That's your attitude, Phil. And I know that there are plenty of people that actually just find your behavior to be reprehensible and disgusting and don't bother watching your streams because, and then you sit there and say, oh, I don't know why my views are low. Maybe you should stop being so fucking disgusting. Maybe that will bump some views up. First of all, and it's just rude. It's just extremely rude. Now some people might say, well, burping in some cultures is a sign of respect. It's a healthy thing. Okay, yeah, I agree with you. I do understand that in certain cultures it is, but in every instance in those cultures, it's when you're eating a meal. It's when you're sitting down and eating a meal. If you burp, in some countries, if you fart, it's a sign of it's a sign of respect to the person that cooked the food. So you're essentially telling them, hey, I enjoyed this food so much that it caused me to burp or it caused me to fart. It's mainly, let's focus on the burping though. And it's a sign of respect. But you don't sit there and just go bleh out loud. You cover your mouth respectfully, you burp, you say excuse me, and then people, understand. People say, oh, okay, yeah, he must have really enjoyed that food. It's a sign of respect, okay? But when you're on stream drinking seltzer water or water and you just sit there and you just burp all over your microphone, it's utterly disgusting. First of all, it's disgusting because it's rude. We know it's rude. Secondly, it smells. So you just add to the funk in your room and your nastiness, and you always burp into your microphone. God forbid. I can imagine how your mic filter, your pop filter on your microphone must smell. It must smell like utter ass. Seriously, utter ass. It's unpleasant. People don't want to hear that crap. You know what I mean? It's disruptive and distracting, especially when you're talking in midstream and you just start burping. It's very disruptive and distracting. People want you to just get on. You know, it's bad enough that you spend 45 minutes, you know, talking about one single point. And then for you to stop and burp and say, excuse me, and waste another 30 seconds is annoying, okay? And I talked about how in some cultures it is appropriate to burp, you know, and it's always around on food. But in some countries it is not. It is a sign of disrespect. It's rude. And you could be kicked the fuck out of the house for doing it in front of people. Taiwan, China, India, burping is not a good sign. It's just disrespectful. You don't do it, it's offensive. It's bad manners, just like I stated. Definitely bad manners. It's very rude. There's no need for it. And you can control it. That's my thing. But of course, Phil, you do it on purpose. It's a lack of respect. What else? For some people, it's a pet peeve. I know for myself, it's disgusting. If you have to burp, okay, fine. Cover your mouth, turn your head, and then you say, excuse me, and then you move on with your day. That's perfectly fine. I know. I understand bodily functions, and that's perfectly fine. But what you're doing is just nasty. So yeah, it's just something I wanted to point out that's been bothering me for a while. And every time he does it, I roll my eyes and I just say, God, you're so disgusting. But when you forcefully do it, especially on your microphone, and you know, you gotta understand when you burp or you open your mouth, you know, liquid little droplets of water come out of your mouth, and whatever's in your mouth, food or funk, is being transferred or wherever the hell you're burping at. So I can just imagine the glaze of phlegm, snot, food particles, funk all over your computer desk, your monitor, your keyboard. Oh my lord, it must be a hazmat area. And the day you pass, they're gonna have to call, you know, a hazmat department to come out and just defunkify that room, because it probably smells like just utter death. Anyway, so if you guys think his behavior is disgusting, his burping behavior is disgusting, comment in the comment section. If you think it's fine, it doesn't bother you, or you think it's not a big thing, let me know. Let me know if let Duty know if he's off, if he's not, you know, if you don't agree with his take, put it that way. But yeah, so I just wanted to get it off my chest. I'm tired of hearing this fat, gross person burp in my ear every time I have to listen to him. And it's bad because as a detractor, I have to watch his content. You know what I mean? So I'm stuck listening to that nastiness. And of course, I have top of the line equipment. So every time Phil burps, it's just like if someone was right next to me and just burped right in my ear. And it's just utter foul and nasty. So let me know what you think in the comment section. Peace out.